goes all clean and minimal here. Oh.
Handsome sausage.
Hello everybody, we have some sausages and today we're reacting to P1Harmony's Doom Du Doom music video. Now, this is the second song that we're reacting to from P1Harmony since we had a great time. They are back and we went through some of the comments and some of the messages and all that from both Patreon and YouTube. It seemed like Doom Du Doom was the most popular, I guess, suggestion. Now, we are going to be reacting to Doom Du Doom music video for this YouTube video. Of course, if you're watching this on Patreon, then you will also see us react to Doom Du Doom Animal Pajama version, which I think was supposed to be like the special video that they promised after hitting like a certain milestone for the original music video, because I see it has like 14 million views and stuff. So yes, if you're on Patreon, thanks for supporting the channel. You get to see that. If you're on YouTube, enjoy this music video. But if you do want to check out extra stuff, get voting power and all that lovely things, then check that out. The link is in the description below. Otherwise, let's get to the video. 3, 2, 1, click.
Oh. They froze.
Yeah, kind of weirdly funny.
Oh. Oh!
Yeah.
Starting with a guitar like that?
I like his dry voice.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's dum da dum doom doom.
Oh, okay.
That's poppin'.
Hey. I like the camera work every time they're shooting ooh. Yeah, stuff like that.
Piano, okay.
Oh, it's like Olympics.
Ooh, clean. I love the walking bass line.
Yeah.
Well, it's not walking bass. What am I saying? But scale down. Oh, this is clean.
It was very entertaining music video.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I love the guitar tone of this song.
Oh. Just do it like this.
Okay. That drum source. I love that. Ooh, and then it just goes all clean and minimal here. Oh. The guitar coming in. Ooh, with some weird reverse effects there.
Oh, this is
That's a different drum. Ooh, what is that bass? Ah, nice.
finale.
Back to the intro. Nice.
Yo, I think
That
it's
is
my
cool. That is
first
cool.
time that I actually paid zero attention on the music, and I was just fully.
I
Like,
thought
watching.
you were doing that, so I exclusively paid
Yeah.
attention to the music. So
I was
I
like-
missed a lot on the music video,
I was
frankly.
like, okay, forget about it. He's doing it, so I'm just gonna watch the music video. I just had fun.
It has so much interesting musical elements, though. First of all, I gotta mention P1 Harmony is great, and this is like the first song I've ever heard in my life where there is more du 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 doom than the actual lyrics. Probably not, but like that's what it feels like. Because even like there's like
Yeah,
du du
I
du doom,
heard
and
it a
but
lot,
then
yeah.
there's also the intro part like
Like,
da da
du-
da
du-
da
du-
da da
dum,
da da da
like,
da. Yeah, it's crazy how they can use pretty much the same line over and over again, but make it feel not redundant or repetitive. Because I know it's like a catchphrase, like na 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 da 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 do 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 la la la. People do that,
Yeah.
but if they do it this much, it should sound a little too repetitive.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
is that all they can say or whatever? You know. But it doesn't feel like that at all in this song. Of course, there's variations, but also it's the music-wise, because you're gonna take care of the music video aspect, hopefully. Music-wise.
Hopefully.
I have like two things that I want to bring up. I mean, there's tons of things, but two things that stand out. First, the use of guitar.
Oh yes, the Kiss man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. The
Kiss
use
guitars.
of electric guitar as well as acoustic guitar. I think that was at first I was like, is that just a non-gained, clean electric guitar? But it feels like an acoustic guitar, steel string. The way they used and mixed different guitar sounds in this song was very, very cool.
Right.
Really adds different layers and texture to the musical
Right.
experience. Because like if you use, especially steel string acoustic guitar, if you mix it well and if you have that chop to the strum pattern without it being too sustained and kind of open, it can create that kind of almost percussive sound to it, like chicka 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 chicka. And they use it very well. The second thing, and that's kind of, it's like a 1.5, it connects to it, the bass is just so fat and tasty. You know what I mean? It's just, it's chocolatey.
It's very sausagey.
It's sausagey. It's full of juice.
Saucy.
It's great. And whenever that first hits, especially in the chorus section, they get rid of the guitar so that there's no chop to it.
yeah,
It's got to
yeah.
be just round and thick. Once it builds up, they start introducing that electric guitar like to add that kind of rhythm and that staccato feeling to it. And then they reintroduce the acoustic guitar for that percussive element. They build it
Right.
up that way instead of adding more synth or you know, harmony lines or, you know what I mean? Not the conventional way. They add the same instrument in different way over and over again. And speaking of which, the last thing I wanted to mention is the drum. The entire music itself keeps a steady sense of genre. Like it doesn't completely change.
Right.
But the source, like the drum source they used, it had different. It comes from different genres. So they would use like a typical rock drum, but then they would use like almost like a trap drum sound.
Even the bass too,
Even
right?
the bass too. Yes.
So electrical bass and also like the 808 type of bass
Exactly.
too. Like synthy-ish.
Exactly. So without compromising the overall feel of the music, they make enough changes in the source of the instruments or where it comes from, or different types of bass or drum, that it creates a subtle change in like, oh, this is usually heard in tracks, or this is usually heard in rock sounds. Or, so you kind of get that flavor added in this unified song, which I thought is brilliant. And I guess like the last thing I want to mention is how they use the do-do-do-do.
Yep,
That's that like
That
almost
triplet.
knocking snare
Yeah.
sound. And they actually, even that, they use it differently. At first, they use it in the core. I think in the chorus section or something, they use it on beat, like so. It's like do 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 do, and by the end, they do 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 do. So like they change around, they syncopate it,
Yeah.
they play around with the sources, they play around with the type of sound, they play around with the rhythm and pattern to give that change instead of
Yeah.
changing the entire song like 180 and going, whoa, that took a big turn. Like you don't feel that, but there's subtle changes like that. I
I think that's the fun part of this one, because you said like a lot of doo-doo-doos and da-da-da and stuff like that. It contains a lot of triplets, but because of the placement, it was just creating something different, so that unconsciously you're feeling, oh, this is something new. Music-wise, I like at the beginning I thought they were gonna start with the trap sound, so then I started nodding a different tempo, but then they came up with the kick,
Right.
and then with the guitars and everything.
You thought it's gonna start with the trap sound?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be with like the hip hop based rhythm
I
that's
see.
coming in.
Okay.
Like although they play around with the real instruments, but then I was like, okay, it's okay. They start with this, like the actual like a beat rhythm, and then I just realized like they are from FNC,
All right.
the FT Island, what CM Blue and those guys. So the FNC is like really like the rock bass. So I was like, okay, so coming up with the guitars and bass lines and everything, it was a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really fitting well.
Super fun.
And I really liked the verse. I said in the reaction, but every time they said like ooh and ah and those kind of stuff, the camera work changes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like sudden stuff like that. And I really liked how they were following the members and dancing into it. And
Yeah, it was a super fun music video.
yeah,
For sure.
That's why I was like, keep focusing.
It
on the music
was
video.
hard
Yeah.
to like not get pulled into it.
I was
for
like,
sure.
Anyways,
so that was the music video. Now let's get to the
Animal
Pajama version. See if it's like a music video or more like a dance practice. We didn't really get to focus, or at least I didn't really get to focus on the dance itself. Very curious what kind of dance or moves or whatever this is. We'll be able to discover something new and talk a little bit more. So let's get to this. 3, 2, 1, click.